Wisconsin's largest university could be at risk of losing federal funding after a warning from the Trump administration. The University of Wisconsin-Madison is among dozens of institutions that was accused of failing to address anti-Semitism on campus.
CBS 58 Capitol correspondent Emily Fannin is live in Madison right now, and she talked exclusively to the UW system president about this and also the potential fallout. Emily.
Jessup, Natalie, good evening. The UW-Madison campus is under a microscope right now after the Trump administration threatened of possible consequences if they fail to take steps to protect Jewish students. Now, this is part of a much broader investigation happening at 60 colleges and universities over criticism that they are facing regarding the pro-Palestinian protests that happened on many campuses nationwide last spring. Now, you're looking at a letter that was sent out to universities late Monday night from the U.S. Department of Education that said to campuses like UW-Madison and several others, saying they are under investigation for alleged violations related to anti-Semitic harassment and discrimination. Now, this letter also warns UW-Madison could be at risk of losing tens of millions of dollars in federal funding if they don't take steps to protect Jewish students. Now, it was last April that UW-Madison students joined a nationwide protest against the war in Gaza by pitching tents and building these encampments. And one of the larger protests that happened last spring occurred at Columbia University. And now they've become the first to lose $400 million in federal grants over claims of anti-Semitic harassment at the New York campus. Are you fearful at all that UW-Madison could be next after seeing what happened to Columbia University and losing that federal aid?
You know, I think we're concerned generally about what is the status of federal funding going to be. But certainly I think when you see the record that Madison has established and the work that they've done and how they handled the protesters, difficult situation, but I commend Chancellor Mnuchin and her leadership team for how they went through that process.
In a statement, university leaders also say they condemn anti-Semitism in all forms and are striving to provide a welcoming environment for all students. Now, right now, it's unclear how long this investigation will go on, but university officials say they are cooperating and they are hoping and praying that they are not next on the chopping block of losing federal aid. Jessup, Natalie, back to you in studio.